Yeah. It's and it's always being open to what is present in this moment. I think a danger or hazard could be, I know that steps 1, 2, and 3 help me get present, and acknowledging and realizing that today they might work and tomorrow it might be 4, 5, and 6, and it's okay.
Right.
And heck, later this afternoon it might be X, Y, and Z.
That's right. Yeah.
And being able to not only understand that, but also to have compassion for yourself when it's not working, because so much of the struggle is internal of these should be working but they're not, and it's not like your tools aren't fitting or that you're not doing it right, that you're in a different moment,
Right.
you're in a different place.
Right.
And as well as naming to have compassion for that activated part of you, whatever wounding that is, and having compassion that it just has not yet integrated into your being yet.
Yeah.
So it's not doing anything wrong. It's just something active made it active, and whether it's a memory or it's a smell or it's a certain, string of words that flashes us back to that moment, and our defenses start to go up, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, protecting us, and it's not aware that we're not in that past anymore.
Right. Yeah. I at the tail end of that, I started thinking about something I wanted to share in response to what you were saying, and that got me outside the moment, and then I lost my connection to the moment for a moment.
Yeah.
And then when you finished, I was like, oh my God, I started thinking about something I wanted to say, and in so doing, lost my connection to what you were saying. And then when you finished, I had nothing to say because I was distracted in my own mind about what I wanted to say. And then I forgot what it was. And I'm like, back to the moment. Here we go. I have nothing now.
You mean you're being a human?
Yeah.
Having a human experience.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This human thing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And then to have not only the human experience, but then to have the meta of noticing what you're experiencing at the moment.
Why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then not like, shaming myself. I didn't do anything wrong. I just did something, and it's not right or wrong. Like, I get in a situation where my anxiety is that I didn't do anything wrong. Like, just because I'm experiencing something I don't want to experience doesn't mean I did anything wrong. Like, I'm not bad for having anxiety. I didn't do anything wrong because my anxiety came up. It's just an experience I'm having, and unfortunately, it's an experience we may not want to have. But I just think the point is that we need to be kind and patient with ourselves. That this humaning and this trying to learn and grow and be better is a constant practice, and it's so easy to hold myself back by being critical and judging myself for not being in whatever moment the way I want to be, or the way I think I should be, or the way I think you want me to be, And I think a lot of this process is back to what you were saying about just, allowing yourself to have your experience and try not to, judge yourself for it,
Right.
Or blame yourself for it.
Oh my gosh,
that just makes it worse. That's harder.
That shame spiral is hard.
Yeah,
when you start shame, I've experienced that, where I've shamed myself for not knowing better, or not being in a different place, or shaming myself for whatever that is, and then I start shaming myself for shaming myself.
Yeah. And then it's just
a wee. This is not fun.
No.
No.
No. Yeah. And those patterns can be so ingrained in us, it can just be our default mode. So when we're reactive and we're not
Right.
present, that's the way we react because that's what we've always done. And
Right.
so, it definitely takes, time and effort to learn how to be differently in the world and have a different experience
Mm-hmm.
and not be controlled by our circumstances or our external triggers or our internal triggers or whatever it may be. That doesn't allow us to move into a life experience that we would rather have for ourselves rather than necessarily the experience we are having, which can seem kind of hypocritical to, hey, whatever experience we're having. But I'm speaking more generally about the pattern of experiences we have, the quality of the experiences, not one moment to the next, but the overall experience and the quality of that experience.